Good morning students. Now today we will study chapter 6, which is last chapter of your chemistry book. Okay, and we know that after some time I will told you your final course of the chemistry, but now today we will begin with chapter 6 and which is air. Okay, so what is air? Air we all know, air is known by the name हवा. हिंदी में हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? हवा. Okay, so what is air? Now see what it is written in your book. Open all of you page number 63. It is written here, any organism, plant or animal cannot live without air. That is true. Any organism, that means we, human being, plants, animals, no one can live without air. Okay. Nature has given us their source in abundance. Nature has given this source, that is air, in abundance. Abundance means बहुत ज़्यादा मात्रा में. The earth is surrounded by a blanket of air known as atmosphere. So the earth is surrounded by a blanket of air which is known as atmosphere, which is several kilometer thick. Okay, so altogether air we have on earth in abundance amount, and because of that only we are survive. Okay, we means human being, organism, anyone can survive only because of the presence of air. Okay, so see here, next what it is written, presence of air. Air is invisible but present all around us. Okay, generally it fills in all those spaces which are not occupied by anything else. Okay, strictly speaking, an empty room or an empty glasses is not really empty. It is full of air. If we cannot see air, how can we say that it is present all around us? So what here it is saying? It is saying that air is an invisible thing. Air is actually an invisible thing. But what happened? In every part, in every corner, the presence of air is must. But what? We cannot see the air. We cannot see air with our naked eyes. Okay, the empty room, empty glasses, okay, everywhere empty glass, empty tumbler, anything contains air. It is not empty. Okay, it contains air. The room in your house which is vacant, no person is there, but still it is not vacant. Why? Because air is present over there. Okay, air is present over there. So how do we, if we do not, but we cannot see that air, so how do we believe that yes, air is present over there? So we will see few experiment, we will do few experiment to prove that air is present. Okay, presence of air. For presence of air, we will perform an experiment, which is very common experiment which you all have done many times in your house. What it is? Suppose this is a tumbler. This is a big tumbler. Okay. Now what we will see? We will take a glass. Okay. This is a, suppose this is a basket. Okay. Contains water. Okay. Contains water. This is a basket contains water till here. Okay, this is a water. Okay, containing water. Now what we will do? We will take a glass. We will take a glass tumbler which is empty. Okay, which is empty. We will take a empty glass, and what we will do? We will place it here. Okay, we will place it here. Okay, we will place it here, and what we will do? We will fix. We will take what we have done. We have taken a big tumbler of glass which is filled with water. Okay, not which is filled with water, and then we have taken another small glass, a drinking glass, and what we will do? We will keep that drinking glass directly inside like this in a vertical way. We will keep this glass directly in the big tumbler, and what we will do? We will tilt it, as soon as we will tilt, what we will see? We will see a small bubbles rose out. Small bubbles rose upward. Okay, so this proves that presence of air in our surrounding. Okay, this proves that presence of air in our surrounding. This means that the glass which is actually empty is not empty, it contains air inside it. Okay, that is why these bubbles, when water got filled over it, these bubbles raised upward. Okay, this bubble raised upward. Why it raised upward? Because air is lighter as compared to water. Okay, so it rises up. So it rises upward. Okay, so this proves that air is present everywhere in empty glasses, empty cup, empty classroom, empty everywhere in empty. It is not empty everywhere. If there is empty, you say, that means you know that that room is not empty, air is present over there. That glass is not empty, that glass is filled with air. Okay, this experiment proves that. ओके, इसमें हमने क्या किया, एक बड़ा टम्बलर लिया, उसमें पानी से भर दिया, एक ग्लास लिया, उसको हमने वर्टिकली ऐसे इस बड़े वाले टम्बलर में इसमें पानी भरा था, उसमें इसको हमने रख दिया. फिर ग्लास को हल्का सा टिल्ट किया. जैसे ही हमने टिल्ट किया, हमने देखा कि क्या है, यहाँ से एक बबल्स जो है, एयर के बबल्स ऊपर की ओर उठने लगे. ठीक है, तो ये प्रूफ करता है कि इस ग्लास में क्या है, ग्लास एम्प्टी नहीं था, इसमें क्या थी, एयर, हवा जो है भरी हुई थी. ठीक है, इसलिए कोई भी क्लासरूम, कोई भी रूम, कुछ भी जो है क्या है, एम्प्टी नहीं है, सब जगह एयर भरी हुई है. एयर इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर. दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट प्रूव्स दैट. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव टू स्टडी अबाउट डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ वाटर, डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ एयर. दैट मीन्स ओके, डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ एयर बाय वाटर. डिस्प्लेसमेंट of air by water. Okay, so we know that air is lighter. As compared to water. Okay, we know that air is lighter as compared to water. So what happened? If any glass, suppose this is a glass, okay, and in this glass, if we will take a jug, and what we will do, we will have a jug over here. Okay, and by this jug, what we will do, we will have a water. Okay, suppose this is the water which is we are filling. This is a jar. Okay, jar or jug, whatever you can say, jug. This is a jug and this is a glass. Okay, this is a glass. What we are doing, we are filling water from jug to the glass. Okay, we are filling water from jug to the glass. Okay, so it will go like this, and what we will see, that air is moving through upward displacement. Okay, what we are saying, that air is moving upward. Why air is moving upward? Why? Because air is lighter. Okay, water is heavier, so it will settle down in the glass. Water is heavier, so it will settle down in the glass, and air is lighter, so it will move upward. So this is the upward displacement of air. Okay, this is upward displacement of air by water. This is known as upward displacement of air by water. Okay, now question arises, can air also displace water? Here what we are seeing, that water is displacing air and air is displacing by upward displacement. So question arises, can air also displace water? So answer is yes, air can also displace water. See here how. Okay, question arises, can air also displace water? So answer is yes, air also displays water. Okay, now see here how it displays water. What we will do, we will fill a bottle with water, okay, and we will take a big tumbler. See here, I have taken a big, this is a big tumbler. Okay, so what we will do, we have taken a big tumbler. Okay, it is filled with water till here. Okay, okay, so air is filled, this tumbler is filled with water. Okay, this is water which is filled in this tumbler. Now what we will do, we will take a bottle, we will take a bottle. Okay, and that bottle also contain water in it. Okay, what we will do, we will place a bottle over here. Understand, suppose this is a bottle. Okay, this is a bottle containing water. Okay, this is a bottle which is containing water till here. Okay, bottle also containing water till here. Okay, so what we have done, we have taken a bottle which is also filled with water, and before that we have taken a big tumbler. On that tumbler water is filled till here, till this limit. Okay, till this limit water is filled here, and here water is filled till here. Here this is the space which is, there is no water. So in this space what happens, we will water will be placed over. Now we will take a straw. Okay, we will take a straw. This is straw you all have seen, na? Straw by which we can drink cold drink and all. You all have seen in the restaurant, many of the people, they take cold drink and they drink cold drink by the straw. So that pipe we can known by the name of straw. We will take that straw and we will blow air from its mouth. Blow air from its mouth. What we will see, as soon as we will blow air, the air bubbles will rises from here. The air bubbles will rise from here. Okay, and will settle here. The air bubbles will settle here. Okay, air bubbles settled here, settled, air bubble settled. ठीक, like this, air bubble settled. Why? Because we are blow air from here. That means we are blowing air by our mouth to the straw. Okay, we are blowing air to the mouth of that straw. What happens? The bubbles will the air will flow from this straw, and as we are seeing that water is present over here. So what happens? Here the air bubbles will rise upward, because I have already told you that air is lighter as compared to the water. So it will move upward. Okay, when it will move upward, it will settle at the upward place. Okay, at upward place it will settle here, and at this downward space what happens? What we will see that as soon as more and more air we will blow, more and more air particle will start settling here, and the level of water will become like this. Okay, the level of water will become equal to the tumbler. See here, the level of water will become equal to the tumbler. Okay. Okay, what we are seeing that this is the level of water in the tumbler. Okay, and here in this glass water is still here, but as soon as air is filled up till here, the water which is here will now come to this level. That means it will match to the level of tumbler. Okay, so this proves that air also displaces water. हमने क्या किया, देखो क्या किया, हमने एक बड़ा टम्बलर लिया, उसमें हमने एक बॉटल को रख दिया और जो टम्बलर था उसमें पानी भरा हुआ था यहाँ तक, ठीक है, और बॉटल लिया, बॉटल में पानी यहाँ तक भरा हुआ था, ठीक है, इसको हमने इन्वर्ट कर दिया। यहाँ से हमने एक स्ट्रॉ लगाया और यहाँ से हम स्ट्रॉ से एयर को अपने मुंह से क्या है ब्लो करने लगे। जैसे जैसे हम एयर ब्लो कर रहे थे, पानी से क्या है एयर पार्टिकल हल्का होता है तो वो क्या हो जाएगा, धीरे धीरे वो राइज अप करके यहाँ इकट्ठा होने लगेगा। जब यहाँ पे खूब ज़्यादा एयर बबल्स इकट्ठा हो जाएंगे तो वो वाटर पे प्रेशर देंगे और वाटर क्या हो जाएगा, नीचे नीचे दबते हुए क्या हो जाएगा, वो टम्बलर की साइज़ के बराबर हो जाएगा। जो कि पानी यहाँ पे था बॉटल में, वो अब क्या हो जाएगा, इतनी दूर डिस्प्लेस हो रहा है, वो पानी यहाँ से यहाँ पे आ जा रहा है, इतनी दूर क्या है एयर पार्टिकल ने कवर्ड कर लिया। सो दिस प्रूव्स दैट air also displaces water. Okay, it is written clearly in your book. Read that experiment, see the diagram 6.3 given in the book. Okay, on page number 64 you will understand it more clearly. Okay, after this we will study about, that does soil contain air or not. Okay, so does soil contain air or not? This is the question. So the answer is yes. Answer is yes, it contains. Yes, it contains. Soil also contains air. See here, soil contains air. We can prove. We also know that few of the insect, few of the vertebrates, they live inside the soil. Okay, like earthworm, okay, snakes. Okay, so all these are there are many other insects, they live in the soil. So as they are living in the soil, that means they are getting oxygen, that is then only they reside over there. Okay, so they are getting oxygen. So from where they get oxygen in soil? As soil is known as porous. Soil is actually a pore. Soil contains many of the pores. Okay, छोटे छोटे छेद को पोर्स बोलते हैं, ठीक है। सॉइल में बहुत छोटे छोटे छेद होते हैं, ऐसे सैकड़ों कण होते हैं एयर्स के, छोटे छोटे कण, उसको हम लोग पोर्स बोलते हैं। इसीलिए सॉइल को क्या बोला जाता है, पोरस। सॉइल इज नोन एज पोरस। ओके, तो सॉइल कंटेन्स स्मॉल स्मॉल पोर्स, थ्रू दैट पोर्स एयर इन दोज small pores, air is filled over there. Because of that air, the snakes, earthworm and many other insects which resides inside the earth, they all take oxygen from there and easily they live there. Okay, but we know that during the rainy monsoon, what happens? During rainy monsoons, the water filled those air, water is also filled in those air pores. So what happens? Those insect and all snakes and all will come upward and will start moving here and there. Okay, in the search of oxygen. So they come upward. Okay, so this proves that soil also contain soil also contain air. But see here, there is an experiment that there is a glass. Take a glass, on that glass fill it with water. Okay, now what we will see, we will take few soil and we will keep that soil over here. We will take soil and we will keep that soil inside the tumbler. Okay, this is soil. Okay, so what we will see, as soon as we will keep soil inside the water, what happens? The air bubbles will start rising up. Okay, air bubbles start raising upward. This proves that soil contains pores, and in those pores air is present. That is why the air bubbles is rising upward as soon as we have keep the soil inside the water. So this proves that soil also contains water. So all of you read till here in this chapter. Rest of the things we will explain in my next video. Thank you.